Hello YouTube, Glenn here, and today, as you can see, I have got the Star Wars Smugglers Bounty Box to unbox for you. For the Funko boxes, I know last week I had a bit of a rant about Funko spoiling their own box before anybody gets it. Well, they did the same thing this time around, so I have a feeling that this is going to be a continual thing. But I've kind of gotten over it a little bit. Not so much because I'm really thrilled about them unboxing, but I think the community's getting better at really not going overboard with spoilers right the second they see their unboxing video. So, as such, I didn't watch the video, so I didn't have any spoilers, and you know, people were doing a pretty good job of not posting them, at least not so obviously to where I would see them immediately. So, not spoiled by this, other than the fact that it kind of went two different ways. A lot of people really liked it, and some other people were disappointed. One thing I noticed when I got the box, got a little mashed up this time. So a little bit smashed, so we'll see if any of the contents were affected. But they've been pretty good about, at least for me, about packing these boxes up. So, let's check it out. This is a really tall box. You know, some of the boxes come in different shapes, but this one came out really, really tall. Alright, as always, we're going to start with the patch and pin. The patch looks like it has a Gamorrean guard. Again, this is the Jabba's Palace themed box. So there is the pin. A little further back from the camera this time around, so we're not getting quite as close. And the patch features Leia as Boush, however you pronounce that bounty hunter's name. And I can't seem to get this one unpackaged. There we go. Alright, there's the next patch to add to the collection. Well done. I like the design. Looks really good. Okay. Alright, as they've been doing lately, we've got the spoiler card. I love seeing this. I think it's a great addition to the box. And we're not going to look at the spoilers quite yet, but the front has a preview of the next box, which is the Death Star. And also, it has a little range of past boxes, so you can check those out as well. Alright, so we're going to hold off on the spoiler card till we get to the actual stuff. Alright, looks like, here's the reason I see a lot of people not going to be happy with this box, and that's because for some reason there's a big group of people out there that don't care for the Funko home stuff. They don't care for the mugs, they don't care for the salt and pepper shakers, things like that. This one is a Jabba the Hutt mug. Now for me, I think that's very cool. I love getting these. Yeah, we get mugs a lot in these subscription boxes, but this is obviously it's exclusive to the box because everything is, but it's way different. It's a ceramic mug. Honestly, for me, these kind of mugs aren't really the ones you would really want to drink out of necessarily, but they're great. They make great displays. Got a couple of these kind of mugs, and I like the pop mugs myself, but a lot of people don't, so I can kind of see just right away where some of the dissatisfaction with this box would be. But in my case, I love these mugs, and this is a cool one with Jabba on it. Alright, we've got a wearable. I was just commenting on our last box how I was really excited to get multiple wearables. Something that we've never gotten before, as far as I can recall, in a Funko box, a hat. So this is a Funko hat. It's kind of cool. It's got Star Wars pop lining it and Funko and Star Wars on the inside. And this is a C-3PO hat, programmed for etiquette. And it's got a Smuggler's Bounty sticker on the brim, so it's one of those snapbacks with the sticker. I like the back. It's got C-3PO's little chest assembled up dealy there. Great to get another Star Wars hat. I like the little, there's a little pop logo on the top, on the side as well. Very cool touch and a very cool hat. I like it. This looks cool. All right. Got a little plush. Now, one thing that was announced fairly recently is Funko, they already have the Mopies. So, if I can come back and reach one here. This is my Iron Man Mopies. So we've got the Mopies plush that they've been doing for a while, and these are more like little beanbag guys. They've got little beanbag material in the bottom so that they sit really well and they stand up. And they're moping. As opposed, they're kind of the anti-dorbs in their expression. But now, Funko has come out with regular plushes. So they're not Mopies, they're actual plush. They look more like dolls than the Mopies do. So this is from that new line. You can see Star Wars plush here. So from Funko's new plush line, this has beanbag material in it too, but it's not really meant to sit. Oh, this Boba Fett sits really good. But they just are shaped a little bit different, and they're just your regular characters. I like these. I'm not a big plush fan. You guys know that from watching past videos. But I've always liked the Mopies. And, you know, as plushes go, these are pretty cool. I'm not sure why they would need to have a plush line along with the Mopies line unless they're phasing the Mopies out, which would be alright too. I think one line of plushies is fine because these are very similar. But as they go, this is a cool one. We love anything that's Boba Fett, so I'll take it. And now, lastly for the pop. So, the pop, we've got R2-D2, but this is R2-D2 Jabba's skiff version. So, he's serving drinks. Yes, I can see you're serving drinks. So, this is him with his little waiter paraphernalia serving drinks. We are going to take that out. They included this as far as, this is number 121. The line goes in the same line as the very most recent line of figures coming out. In fact, what they've listed here on the back is mostly store exclusive items, because you've got Luke and Han Ceremony. Those are GameStop exclusives. We've got Luke Skywalker Best Pit Encounter. We've got the Blue Senate Guard, which is exclusive to Box Lunch. So we've got a lot of exclusives on the back, and this adds to it being a Smuggler's Bounty exclusive. So let's take them out. Check them out. This is the first R2 pop since the original. And this one has a cool look to it. Number one, it's very detailed. Look at all that. All the paraphernalia he's got going on there. But also, look, he's all scuffed up. He looks like he's been running around Tatooine, which he has, before being, you know, pressed into the service of Jabba the Hutt. So this is really cool. He's scuffed up. He's got sand marks on him. Plus, he's got all the attachments for his waiter duties on the skiff. So very nice pop figure. I like it. What's unusual about this one is most Marvel and Star Wars pops are bobbleheads. This one barely qualifies. So I guess if they put a gun to their head or took him to court, I guess he might qualify, but it barely moves. Definitely not your traditional bobblehead. He's not going to move around if I move him, but very cool figure nonetheless. Very cool pop. All right, that's it for the Smuggler's Bounty box. I'm not sure why they made it so tall, other than the fact that the hat takes up a lot of room. Hat very cool, black and yellow C-3PO hat. We've got the pop, which we just looked at. We've got the Pop Home mug. Jabba there, very well done. We've got a plush, which is okay. If it weren't Jabba the Hutt, I might have an issue with it, but you know, anything, or not Jabba the Hutt, anything Boba Fett, if it weren't Boba Fett, I might have a little bit of an issue, but this was pretty cool. And then your patch and pin. Patch and pin. All right, so let's check out the spoiler card. And as usual, it has a lot of the concept art. You look at the mug, you can kind of see the original sculpt without paint. You can see the concept for it. The hat, it's okay. So I guess it's a new line from Funko, and they're calling it Pop Top. So a pop themed hat. So I guess the line they're coming out with. So we can expect some more hats, whether they're in these boxes or just bought in the store, along with the new plushie line. And then, of course, the concept and behind the scenes of them making the R2-D2 pop. All right, so very cool spoiler card. Again, preview for next one. These boxes, I don't even know why I grade them anymore. I just, I never have any real harsh complaints. I'm going to give this one an A- just because I'm not yet a big fan of the plush line. We'll see. Again, Boba Fett kind of saves this one, but we'll kind of see how that goes. A lot of people are not going to dig the mug very much. They would have rather had 2 pops or another figure. I can see that, but this one is fine with me. Definitely an A- box. As long as they keep cranking out the exclusive pops, I'm not going to have a whole lot of complaints about this box. So that is it for Smuggler's Bounty. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks much for watching. I've got a lot of videos coming up, particularly Funko Pop reviews. Today, as you watch this or as I post it, we're well into Comic-Con, which obviously, as you can see, I did not get to go this year. It's kind of a bummer. But I did, from the Funko side, manage to gobble up a lot of the online sales for the exclusives that are coming out from some of the stores, particularly GameStop and Hot Topic. So I'm excited about all those, and they're not all pops either. There's some other Funko fun stuff there. So I'm excited to get those shipped out here fairly soon, and we'll have a big review, probably a 2 or 3-parter on the Comic-Con stuff. So I'm excited about that. That's about it for now. Until next time, we will see you later. Adios.